Ladies and gents, good evening. This is the moment you've waited for. Happy Halloween to everyone. Hope you guys are having a good time. Apparently, I have to dress up for work tomorrow and I didn't quite have a costume, so I thought I'll run out. And ever since The Greatest Showman came out, I've always wanted to dress up as the ringmaster. I'm kind of ashamed of myself that I haven't got the full proper costume yet. That'll be the next thing to do. But for now, good evening, welcome. This is Daily Strife, a show all about general geeky gossip and nerdy news. I am getting so good at saying that without messing up, so let's hope the rest of it continues that way. As usual, if you're just here for the story and the thumbnail, click on the timecode in the description below. If you're here to just chat and hear about the general goings on, let's jump right into it. A couple of things have happened today. Oh, one thing, I'm thinking about doing a slight format change. The idea is I'll still do these daily update videos where I tell you about the general goings on, but then I'll also do a more in-depth video. Because I think all these stories are interesting enough and are deep enough to have their own 10, 15, 20 minute analytical video. The fall of Bethesda, what Blizzard are up to, what we're going to talk about Kotaku in a second. This is more of a general overview, but then we'll go into some more detailed stuff. Now, as usual, a couple of YouTube quotes we need to look into. A few days ago, one of you lovely people said that you were finding it somewhat hard to concentrate because I was carrying a cup of tea and it was making you nervous. It was difficult to really focus while I was carrying this cup of tea. So how nervous would it make you if I was carrying two? And you might be thinking, oh, that's just a joke. These cups aren't both full. No. Look. They're both full. A beautiful cup of tea and a beautiful cup of backup tea. For when the first tea is finished. The backup tea is going to go down for the time being. We'll stick with this one. Right, what's going on in the news today? So, Modern Warfare. Is it a re-release? Is it another edition? Is anyone keeping up? After Modern Warfare 2, did we really care? Let's be honest. Come on, Modern Warfare 1 back on the Xbox 360. You get home from school, college, uni, work, whatever you're doing. You log into the Modern Warfare lobbies. You sit down. You play. That was amazing. Modern Warfare 1, I'm sure, was almost the peak of where first-person shooters can get to. You've got GoldenEye. You've got Unreal Tournament. You've got Modern Warfare 1. These are your top-tier shooters. Modern Warfare 2 came along. Blew us out the water. Modern Warfare 2, so good. Remember the mission, No Russian? Remember that? That was incredible. Going through the airport, deciding whether or not to shoot. So controversial. Just a damn good game. Then Modern Warfare 3 happened and everything started going downhill. Infinity or whatever happened after that. Endless something or other. We all kind of stopped caring. And now we're back. Now we're back to just Modern Warfare. And the reviews are not good. Well, they're good on the paid professional reviewer side. It's sitting on a nice comfortable 82%. It's a respectable number for a game to launch on. But the actual player reviews, they're down to 3.4 out of 10. That's according to Metacritic today, 31st of October. 3.4 out of 10. What the hell is causing all that? So I went and I had a read through. Most of the negative reviews are in Russian. And I thought, that's a bit suspicious. It's just a bit odd. And then I read some more, found some English ones. Apparently, the game was touted as being balanced and being nuanced and having not so much of a black and white morality, but more of a questionable shade of grey kind of thing going on. Are they good? Are they bad? Is this right? Is this wrong? But then people played the game. Turns out the game is just Russians are bad. That's as far as the morality goes. Are you Russian? Yes. Then you are a bad guy. That's how it works. And I think people are very unhappy that the game feels somewhat political. It's been politicised, as everything is these days. But yes, Modern Warfare, the version just released, not doing well on the review front. Moving on from that, what about Kotaku? You guys heard of Kotaku before? Maybe you've heard of the subreddit Kotaku in Action, which is kind of a pushback against it. For those of you unaware, Kotaku is a video game review website. It's kind of doing what I'm doing right now, talking about general geeky gaming gossipy stuff. Except Kotaku was involved in a hell of a lot of manipulation. It was not genuine with what it was saying. There's two very famous examples, not specifically linked to Kotaku, but I think will give you an overview of the situation. One of them was when the kind of coal and fossil fuel industry in America was kind of downsizing, and a lot of people were losing their jobs and their livelihoods. And regardless of what you think or feel about coal or fossil fuel power, it's never good when someone loses their livelihood. It's never good when you can't provide, especially if you have a family at home. But Kotaku's solution was to simply tell all these people, learn to code. That was all they said to them, learn to code. There was a huge article on it. These guys should just learn to code. Oh yeah, it's easy, just learn to code. And you might have even seen the kind of pushback parody satire of that, where as gaming journalists got laid off from their lovely cushy paid jobs, they were told, oh, learn to code. And they did not like that one bit. So apparently, it's fine if you tell someone else who's had a very physical, very menial, very specialised job, that when they lose their job, all they need to do is learn another specialist job. But when someone says it to you, that's wrong. I think that's a little bit of pot kettle black there, Kotaku. Come on. Anyway, Kotaku is going down the drain. It is circling the drain. It is going to be no more. And I don't think anyone who actually loves video games really cares. If you guys want some good, honest, genuine video game reviews, there's thousands of them out there. There's some really good stuff on YouTube. I'll try and do a few. But if you're a fan of Kotaku, two questions. One, why? And two, why again, but with more detail. So, Kotaku's going down. It's okay. You know what? All those journalists, they can just learn to code. It'll be fine. And, oh, okay, here we go. Billionaires or millionaires arguing and throwing money at each other, having a pissing contest. Who is the richest? Remember Teamtrees yesterday? Remember the whole planting everything and Elon Musk, the big boy, stepping up to the plate, donating $1 million, standing there with a big sign on him saying, come at me, bro, do it, beat me. Someone has. Now, yesterday, there was a YouTube comment. I'll try and find the exact user. But the exact comment was, I find this a bit cynical. The tree site just felt like a pissing contest on who gets to throw money away. Just being cynical. You know what? I completely agree. I absolutely 100% completely agree that Teamtrees at the top level is just a competition of who has the biggest e-peen. It's who's got the most disposable income, which billionaire, which millionaire can throw the most money at planet Earth. And you know what? Brilliant. We win. If they want to compete over who can make the world better the most, brilliant. Because people with money are always going to compete about something. They're either going to say, oh, I've got more money than you, I've got more staff than you, I've got more land than you. If the competition is now, oh, I've helped the earth more than you, bloody brilliant. Everyone's a winner. I cannot see this going wrong. Yes, it is a pissing contest, but it just happens to be that they're pissing trees and we need some trees. So what we've got now, and I'm going to pronounce this name wrong. The first name is Toby. I can definitely say the first name. Toby, I want to say Lutka or Lutik or Lukt. Someone will be able to help me with that. It's a German name. Toby Lukt. He is the CEO of the Canadian company Shopify. I'm not entirely sure what Shopify does, so I had a quick Google. Apparently it just helps you shop. But the Shopify guy has donated 1,000,001 trees just to push it over the top of Elon Musk. Elon's probably seething right now, wanting to get some more. You know what, Elon? Do it. Do it. Do 1,000,002. Show us. Put your money where your mouth is, mate. Go for it. See what everyone else thinks of you then. We will love you even more. Millionaires arguing over who gets to plant the most trees. Modern Warfare, the remaster or the remake or whatever they're calling it now, not doing well because it is not subtle at all. Kotaku, the gaming website, going down the drain simply because people are waking up and wising up to the fact that you don't need professional paid journalists if you've got all the Twitter people. You've got all the people who can just play games. Kotaku. Some people are really good at playing video games. And some people are really good at reviewing them. These people will probably continue to have jobs. If you're there going, oh no, I'm losing my job and I never knew how to play video games, or I just wanted politics in them, just learn to code. And then I am going to continue with my 2 cups of tea just to make you nervous. As always, thank you very much for your time, guys. Happy Halloween to each and to all. I'm going to do some more single videos about these stories in depth, but this is more of a daily catch-up. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Enjoy a Halloween party if you're going to one. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to hear about. If you know of any stories, please let me know. I will research them. But for now, thank you for your time, and have a great night.